Today we're out here at beautiful Otter Lake and we're going to try to do some pan fishing. Now it's very important when you're pan fishing that a lot of times in the summer heat the panfish will come up and bed up under the weeds or at the weed lines like right around here, these culverts and whatnot, or underneath docks and whatever. We're using a worm with a slip bobber setup. We're fishing about 1.5 feet, 2 feet deep, and we're going to go ahead and give it a try here and see what happens. Just had a bite there. Just had another bite. I mean, these fish are biting heavy today. Hey, look folks, I got one. You're going to catch a lot like this. This is what we call a weed fish. No, there's a lot of weeds when you're fishing for panfish, and I suppose when you're fishing for any other kind of fish, there's quite a bit of weeds out there. Let me tell you a little bit about the setup that we're running today. Fishing approximately about 2 feet deep. Now let me show you here. This right here is the slip bobber knot. It'll float up and down the line smoothly until it hits that knot. Once it hits that knot, it stabilizes and it keeps you at that certain depth. Now what you can do is if you want to change depth, you just move this knot up and down. Just go ahead and pull this knot up and down to, you want to fish 1 foot deep, go ahead and fish 1 foot deep. You want to fish a couple feet deep, go ahead and fish a couple feet deep. It's pretty simple. You got your sinker on there. That's right there. And then you got your worm or your bait or grub or artificial or whatever it is that you're using to fish with. That's basically the slip bobber setup. I'm going to go ahead and shrink it down a little bit to about 1 foot deep. See what happens here and see if we can catch anything. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Okay folks, it looks like I finally caught one here. Feels like a little bit of fighter. I think it's kind of small though. We'll see when we get it up here. Oh, nice sunny. Nice sunny on our slip bobber setup. This is a beautiful, beautiful sunny. Now it's a little small. Like I said, it's a little small, but it's a nice sunny. I mean, you catch a bunch of these, you can fry them up. In particular, I'll be throwing this one back. Keep it for next time. Let it grow. Let it get bigger. Folks, what we're using here, catch these sunfish and these crappies, is we're using a number 4 hook, just tied directly on the line here. You can see it's tied directly to the line. And then we're baiting it with a night crawler. You can bait with anything you want, artificial. You can bait with grubs or anything like that. Anything you want to bait with, you can bait with. Pretty much it'll bite on anything. Corn, I've seen people use corn a lot of times. I've even seen people use bare hooks before. Believe it or not, they've actually caught fish that way. Alright folks, we're going to try something a little different here. We're going to use a little lead-headed jig, little crappie sunny jig with a little number 4 with a little skirt. A little skirted, like a little squid type of artificial bait here. We're going to try to catch ourselves some crappies or some sunnies here in some shallow water. We'll see what happens here. Let's go to fish. Now folks, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about catching these huge crappie on these artificial jigs. They're biting hard today, and they're biting fast and furious. Look at the size of that thing. That is a beautiful, beautiful crappie. Well, time to go catch another one. Look at that folks, another nice slab crappie on these jigs. They're biting these jigs hard and fast today. There's another one for you. Let's throw him back and let's catch another one. Here we go folks, pulled another one down. I'm telling you, the crappie on this black jig. Well, it's actually a chartreuse jig with a black body and a yellow tail. They're hitting these things like crazy. All you gotta do is just cast out, let your bait drop, and reel in slow and steady. Slow and steady, waiting for the bite. That's all you have to do to catch these crappie like this. They're all over the place. Let's throw this one back. Let's throw this one back and let's catch another one. I just switched to these white artificial twisters, and I'm hitting crappie all over the place. I mean, look at this. Look at that, folks. That is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful crappie. They're just biting like crazy. Jigging for crappie. I'll tell you what, jigging for crappie, it's the only way to go. Let's throw that one back and go catch another one.